Welcome back to my workshop. As you'll notice, we're not out in the garage today, we're actually in my music room. Today is video number 12 in the Elysium Rebel single cut. So what we're going to be doing today is going over the specs on the guitar, a final wrap up of the build, and getting some sound samples in of what this thing sounds like. After playing it for a couple weeks, I really enjoy the guitar. It sounds great, it plays great. So let's get rolling and see what we got. It's got a solid mahogany body. It's actually a two-piece mahogany body and a three-piece mahogany neck, laminated neck, with an Indian rosewood fingerboard on it. It's got medium jumbo frets. For the inlays, what I did is copper tubes, and I filled those with turquoise and then flooded those with super glue. The neck does have a dual action truss rod, and the adjustment point is with the spoke wheel at the base of the neck here. For the nut, I used a Tusk nut. It's got Godot locking tuners. It's got shallow strap locks. For the bridge, I used a Tone Pros wraparound bridge. The pickups are my Sonoran Custom wound pickups, P90s. The bridge is at 8.3K and the neck is at 7.6. I do have chrome covers on these. For the electronics, I used CTS pots, 500K pots for the volume and the tone. I used a Switchcraft switch, three-way. For the input jack, I used a Protones 4-point connector input jack. I really like it. It gives a really good connection on that. And then as you notice, I do have some contour curves on the body, as well as a tummy cut on the back, and a very nice sculpted neck where the neck and the heel joins. It's really a nice fit there. You don't get anything poking into your hand at all when you're accessing the upper frets, and it does give me access all the way up to my 21st fret with no problem. Action-wise, I've got the action set pretty low. The neck is perfectly straight with no relief. So for action at the 12th fret on the low E, I've got 0.055 on the low E, and I could actually go a little bit more, but it's about right where I want it to be, where I enjoy playing it. And for the high E, it's at 0.050. So again, very low action. And the nut, very low action at the first fret. When I filed down the nut, came out really well with this. Couldn't be happier with the guitar. Like I said, came out really nice. The finish is TV yellow. It's more of a brighter TV yellow than some of them. You can get different shades, more of a mustardy yellow. This one's more of a bright yellow. It does have a few coats on it because it was a little blotchy going through the wood, so I wanted to level that out. You can still see a little bit of the wood grain in it, but I'm not too concerned. What I wanted was this nice popping yellow. It's got about 15 coats of clear nitrocellulose lacquer on it. I let that cure for about 2 months and then I did a level sand and polish. So let's get rolling into some sounds of this guitar, see what it sounds like. So for the sound demos, what I'm running through is I'm running through my Engel Iron Ball 20 SE, and I'm running a direct impulse out into my Zoom recorder. I do have a little bit of reverb dialed in on both the gain and the clean channel. So you will hear a little bit of reverb, but that's the only effects that are in it. Everything else is straight from the amp. All right, so let's go through some sound samples on what we have with the guitar here. First off, we're gonna be running through on the clean channel. Just run through some chords and kind of let you see how these pickups sound. I really like it. They've got a nice bite to them. It's definitely got that P90 sound to it. So here's the bridge pickup, and you can probably hear it as you pick it up. When I wound these, I did them as a reverse wind, reverse polarity in the neck pickup to where I can have some hum canceling. Because right now you can probably hear the 60 cycle hum that's coming through. That's in the bridge position. When I switch to the neck position, that hum goes away because in effect they're hum canceling. And then when I go up to the neck position, again, I get that 60 cycle hum. Just something you gotta live with single coils and P90s. So here's the bridge position. Here we go in the neck position. That was middle, and here we go to the neck. So there's the sounds of what the pickups sound like clean. They've got a nice punch to them. Even on the clean channel, when you dig in, they get pretty percussive, I think. You really pick up on that percussive sound of it when you dig in with the pick. But again, when you're nice and gentle, they got a nice, really nice rich tone to them. So let's put on some dirty tones and see what it sounds like. These are some gain-oriented tones. I do like the way they sound. They've got a nice punch to them. The bridge pickup especially, definitely something that'll cut through the mix if you're looking for that. So let's just run through some sounds. So that's the bridge position. Let's go through some stuff in the neck position or in the middle position. Just kind of get an idea. And then we'll move to the neck position. So that's going to wrap up this video. This has been a great guitar to build. I'm glad I could share it with you. Thank you very much for those of you that followed the build. I hope you enjoyed it. This turned out to be a great guitar. This was a prototype. There's nothing I would change going forward when I build my next one, and I'm actually in the process of building 2 more Rebels right now, Rebel single cuts. So if you're interested in one, let me know. You know, we can work something out. Again, thank you very much for sticking around for the video series and watching this build as it progressed, basically from raw lumber into what I have today. It came out really nice. I'm really happy with it. If you enjoy what I'm doing, please click like, click subscribe. I do have other stuff in the horizon. I'm working on my great guitar build-off build right now. It's just with the temperatures at 110 to 115 degrees here in Tucson, I really haven't been in the mood to go out in the garage and get all sweaty and sawdust. So I have been doing other things instead, like finishing up this guitar and working on some other projects. But we will be rolling back into the great guitar build-off very soon and moving forward with that build. So until next time, thank you very much and take care.